Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does this team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe.
So now here is Big Daddy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi's out in front, 4-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Big Daddy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it 4-0. Ready now is Big Daddy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Big Daddy.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to right field.
Go.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The relay throw. And he is out at third base, trying to move up as the possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. So they wind up hanging a big 6 spot on the board here. 17-6, the final in this one this evening. The Mississippi Braves. It's total.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I run this stuff. No love for me. Y'all train in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all train in the street. Y'all just in the street. Don't be a lot like the breeze. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. It should be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you...
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball. It's the show. So here is Big Daddy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Big Daddy.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in.
Come on, beat it
Over
out,
to
beat it
first,
out.
and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening. Digging in next, Grayson Genesta. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Next to dig in, Big Daddy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Big Daddy.
Let's go. Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field.
You're going.
Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Next to hit, Big Daddy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the left field line and deep. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Ground it. Pick up the ball.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in once again is Jesse Secrets, and they're runners at the corners now. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And again, a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's... So next to hit is Tyler Nesloney. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. At the plate now is Tyler Nesloney.
The designated hitter, Tyler.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw goes to third, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Now into the box. Big Daddy singled in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Comes set with the 0-1. High hop, and he barehands it.
Come on!
Chopped to third, and that's the first out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tucker Davidson earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale. We've got baseball on the... And now here is Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Forbes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gavin Sheets. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Genesta able to track it down for the third out. Now at the plate, here is Big Daddy.
Designated hitter, Big Daddy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Waters gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied. So the next to bat will be Big Daddy. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Left side.
Hold up right here.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play. Now at the plate is Big Daddy, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit in the air out to left field. You're scoring. Michelle gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Mississippi Braves came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more fascinating prospect right now. He's breaking out.
Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. The alien beamed it up.
It's time for minor league. And now, Bernie Melendez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Bernie Melendez.
Go out.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. So with the runner safely at third with one away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see there, they currently sit second in the Double-A South in that department. Patrick Dwyer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Now the first pitch. Manuel Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Livingston is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0.
3.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Donnie Bell.
The catcher.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So now into the box is Mark Payton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Payton.
1 down now, 1 down.
Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. And there are 2 away now. And now in the box, Alfredo Rodriguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, that grounder got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Batting 8. The right fielder, number 8, Nick Hamill.
That brings up Nick Hamill as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Lookouts lead it 1-0.
Ball 4, take the race. Ball 4, take the race. That's ball 4. Hey, down.
Now to the plate, Johnny Dennis, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The batter, the second baseman, Bernie Melendez.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Into the box, Bernie Melendez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Forbes into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
To the plate now, Luis Mortero, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Patrick Dwyer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Here we go. Hit me 3.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Manuel Diaz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Donnie Bell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Donnie Bell.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to stand in is Mark Payton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Payton.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left. Livingston is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next, it'll be Alfredo Rodriguez. First pitch on the way. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
So now to the plate, Nick Hamill, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one yank just foul. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, and count. Ball 3.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
The center fielder, number 27, Johnny.
Stepping in now, Johnny Dennis, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bernie Melendez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now another 1-2. Hit hard toward first, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, Luis Mortero, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
In for strike 2. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. Up next, Patrick Dwyer. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manuel Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Manuel Diaz.
Right here now, guys.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Ball four, take your base.
So now to the plate, Donnie Bell. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the manager out of the first.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chattanooga wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. Birmingham attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Connor Pilkington, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a...
Next, it'll be Big Daddy, Big Daddy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Big Daddy.
Stay high up there. Hey, stay high, huh? Stay high.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kids.
Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. We played an inning, still nothing.
That hit him. He's got first.
Into the box, Big Daddy trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Big Daddy.
First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number one. So stepping in is Big Daddy. He flew out in his last AB.
Big Daddy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch towards second. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 2-0. Now to bat, Big Daddy. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone!
What a great feeling right there.
Now to the plate, here is Big Daddy, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
going back to that last AB. That was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second.
First for the victorious Bears. 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Lookouts, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bernardo Flores, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. I'll tell you what.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Stepping in next, Big Daddy. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the AB now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to roll throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important the bigger the game.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Drilled to the right side.
On the bag,
but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Batting fifth.
And stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Way to battle right there. Soft liner to right, just lands in front of the right fielder. We like to refer to that up in the booth as a lawn dart.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael De Leon. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here it comes, 0-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Next, here is Big Daddy. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try
and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, striding in is Big Daddy, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
2-2. You're going.
And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 9-0.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
So next to bat will be Gavin Sheets, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 3 innings complete. Stepping up is Michael De Leon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are...
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now it'll be Nick Hamill singled in his last at-bat. De Leon at third, Bell on second, Mortero at first, one gone. And this is on the ground to short, could be two, right to him. There's one, on to first, and he really paid the price at second base. Digging in will be Big Daddy, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Dennis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Birmingham leads this thing 9. Next to hit is Big Daddy. Flew out last time up.
Big Daddy.
First delivery to him. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Scooped up to second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Next up, Gavin Sheets. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting.
On the back.
Doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Payton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Payton.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now here is Michael De Leon. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Michael De Leon.
0-1, here it comes. Hit to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they...
Score in this.
Service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front of you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners.
Everybody in baseball seems to have an opinion about this lately as it relates to this.
These future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next, Raybar San Martin will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very...
Striding forward now is the DH. Big Daddy, Big Daddy. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Big Daddy, Big Daddy. He flew out in his last AB.
Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
Has a look, now the pitch. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Mortero is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready now is Big Daddy, Big Daddy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Big Daddy. Big
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
That was a great ball.
So here is Big Daddy, Big Daddy.
Designated hitter.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Digging in next, Taekwon Forbes. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now both runners are breaking, heading out towards shallow right.
Have a look.
Well, we'll have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit, 1 left. At the plate now is Big Daddy, Big Daddy, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
Hold on right here.
And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Lincoln Hensman earns his third win of the year in relief as he gives up only one hit in 5 innings of work. Jose Ruiz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Today, the finale of the... Andy Faraday, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. At the plate now, Luis Mortero, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into...
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 2-0. Melendez on third. Mortero is at second with nobody out. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to dig in, Manuel Diaz, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next up is Donnie Bell. And that misses low and away, 0-1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Called strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now into the box, Mark Payton set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Big Daddy isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And this is taken in for out number 1. So next to hit is Alfredo Rodriguez.
The shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez.
The pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, he may be a rookie, but he shows some veteran power right there. Just absolutely blasting that thing out of here. As he matures and gets even stronger, you're going to see more and more of it. I think this bomb is a sign of great things to come.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Nick Hamill.
That brings up Nick Hamill, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And now here is Johnny Dennis. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Johnny.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next one.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bernie Melendez.
Second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2. Now a little looper down the left field line. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position. to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Standing in now, Luis Mortero. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Softed to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping in once again is Patrick Dwyer, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
Pitch on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. At the plate, Donnie Bell. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now at the plate is Alfredo Rodriguez. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Rodriguez.
Hey, we got no out.
Here's the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Nick Hamill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
The center fielder, number 27, Johnny Dennis.
To the plate now, Johnny Dennis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Lincoln Hensman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Well,
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and well done.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out like you regular. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the future with runner tools, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more fascinating prospect in the game right now. He's breaking out as a hitter and as a pitcher. It's basically unheard of in the modern game. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline joins me. What lies ahead for him as both a hitter and as a pitcher?
Yeah, man, this is so much fun to watch what he's been able to do so far. I think, developmentally, whether he was a two-way player or not, there are certain boxes the organization wants to check off in terms of getting enough reps, in terms of seeing him master the level he's at. I think he's pretty close to showing that he's ready for a stiffer challenge, maybe with a call up to a higher level. And I think, with each level that he gets to, there are going to be more and more challenges that would face any player as a hitter or as a pitcher. It'll be interesting to see if he struggles at one and succeeds more at the other, whether there will be more pressure either internally or externally for him to focus on one. But the way he's going right now, all signs point to him being able to do both of these things, both pitch and hit at the highest level.
A pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.
It's time for minor league baseball now as the now at the plate here is Big Daddy, Big Daddy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. And now, Big Daddy, Big Daddy flew out last time up.
Big Daddy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gavin Sheets, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So now into the box is Luis Gonzalez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Hit on the ground out to short. 1 run is scored. The throw to the plate, and he's safe.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that.
And now in the box, Big Daddy singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Brennan Davis struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The center fielder.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to short, reined in. And there's 1 down now. So the next to bat will be Eddie Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Martinez.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Touché, sir. Now at the plate, Big Daddy, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Big Daddy.
First pitch on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Get out, get out, get out.
The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Hey, I like to be aggressive on the base pass, put pressure on the defense, but you better be.
Next, it'll be Vance Vizcaino, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Vizcaino.
Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Rick Brooks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Big Daddy. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
But one's all they get as the run scores. This one ends with a 10-5 score. Tennessee put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Ryan Jensen earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Welcome back to the Minor League pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Double-A South play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Some of baseball's future stars. Keegan Thompson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Next to stand in is Brennan Davis. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Up next, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Daddy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Livingston, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Barons are out in front here, 3-0. So now to the plate, Big Daddy.
Shortstop, Big Daddy.
First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box. Alfonso Rivas. He's 0 For 2 thus far in this one. Alcantara aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority.
Hey, get a good one.
Leading off for Birmingham, the shortstop, Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Next, it'll be Brennan Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. Birmingham leads a 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Birmingham Barons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bernardo Flores earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jose Ruiz closes the door for the tonight.